Oh, is that a freaking giant? Welcome back to another Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous video. And yeah, I don't think I can drop the over encumbrance. I have sold quite a lot of things, and I don't think I can drop it. However, it does state, okay, that we are in the Nexus, has no effect on our movement speed, which probably is what the area we're in now. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what's weighing me down. I think it could be the diamond dust. I'm not sure. And maybe I have too many diamond dust thingies. I did sell a lot of things. But anyway, off to Alushinyrra. Alushinyrra? I don't know. I don't know how you say it. I'm sure I'm about to find out though. Judging by the surroundings, these are the slums of Alushinyrra, Noctiluca's capital city. The abode of the beggars and the vagabonds, it is impossible to descend any further except into the waters of the ocean itself, where the bodies of the unfortunate are dumped. Okay, lovely. Time to draw knives and stab the guards. Look, another mortal! You can't swing a dead cat without hitting one of Alushinyrra's guests nowadays. What are those? Merchants, travellers, demonologists, every kind of filth. Right, all just strutting around gawking. One of them approached me the other day and asked me, "I'm sorry, I'm lost. Can you please show me the way back to the middle city?" Nope, we're pausing it. Long forgotten by mortals and demons alike, the unholy sigil of the perished demon Lord Nahydri. Okay.
I will guide us
to the port. That's a hot house. This place could be pretty cool. I'd roast your flesh over a fire, but your eyes, them I'd eat raw and wiggling. Okay, the houses are moving here. I'm telling you, the place is chock full of gold. We kill him and quiet. We're not alone. Okay, quiet. We're not alone. Oh, is that a freaking giant? Wait, that's the boat. Oh, that's the boat. I've been on that boat. How do I get down there? Hello, treasure. Wait and see how things unfold. We did. Who are you? Okay, we already did. Now what? Can I get on said boat? I can. Hold on there, I just want to make sure that we've got, like, everywhere looked at. It's Chaplain. Chaplain! Potions and scrolls. We could do with some scrolls of resurrection. I have enough. Maybe we should get, like, a few more. Does he have any diamonds? Wait, now we're... Oh, okay. I'm really confused now. Oh, no, I don't want that many. Holy. No, 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 no. Okay. Does he have... Oh, I don't know if he does. Well, it doesn't look like it. I was going to say any, like... wait, he does have... No. I was looking for... Do you know this... the stuff... You know the stuff. No, he doesn't have any of it. The... Wait, actually he might. Purifying solution. That's what I was actually wondering. Because now then we could actually make food. What foods do we have? I know, they're quite heavy. I need to... Do we have eggs? No, I got rid of my eggs. I don't want that many eggs. Holy moly. I'll have that many eggs. Do I have to have some corrupted? I got loads. I say loads of cheese. I don't have loads of cheese. I don't know blue honey's gonna give me. Okay. Okay. Pirate spellcaster. Bandit cleric. I guess we're going on board. I'm a little confused as to what we're doing here. That's to rest. I don't think we need to rest. Let's go talk to... Like, yeah, this is to do like the... I am very confused. Am I just going until we get here, perhaps? Like, I thought this was the DLC. I am a little confused. I'll not lie. I'll not lie. I'm a little confused. I think this was just telling me that the DLC was available. Maybe?
Without a doubt.
I'm not sure. I'm still none the wiser and I had a look. Apparently I should have Dimension Door with me. I do believe
Anything new?
we do have Dimension Door with Nenu. Uh-huh. But apparently we're gonna need Dimension Door a lot more. So we've just leveled up as well. I forgot. We should have done my next levels. That's my bad. I have Firestorm. Right. I don't think I gave him Dimension Door. Wait, there it is. Wait, she has a level 9 one? Not yet, but she does have a level 9 spell. She does have it. There it is. She will need to rest. Strength? No, she doesn't need strength. You can heal a creature, harm an undead. This isn't, it's not a touch spell, is it? Okay. We'll have to rest. Now, apparently some places you can only get to with Dimension Door. Why are we creeping out? Why are we freaking out? Stop freaking out. Is that a freaking... Spooter? It's a Spooter skull. Let's go back this way. I'm just wondering if I went the wrong way. Do you know what? I don't know.
Yes.
This experiment has gone awry.
I must part with everything demonic in me. Desna, please allow me to keep my lovely, irresistibly beautiful wings.
What does it mean? How am I supposed to get to the A to B? Especially now that I've already used that one. I'm gonna have to rest. I cannot rest here. How the fudge am I get? Oh wait. I just know how to get to places. I'm kind of stuck here now.
I agree.
I don't think I have any dimension Scrolls. No.
Our path leads on.
Yeah, I might have to reload. So, I'll go and do our spell book again. Oh, Firestorm. I know. That wasn't what I originally picked. Can't remember what I think it was this one, wasn't it? I think I'll give him more in terms of dimension door, especially for now. Okay. Move these, maybe. Go back through to the Nexus and rest. I'll have to go back to the pier to shop.
I'll stay out of your way and you'll stay out of mine. If we do that, we'll get along just fine. Agreed?
Keep away from me. We don't have to touch hands. That's for weaklings. If you have a problem with me, grab your sword and try to get rid of me. I can tell you want to. So come on.
Do it, do it, do it. I wouldn't miss her. I wouldn't. Harold senses that one of the commander's commands requires help. Oh, okay. I will learn the weight of my sword. I will have faith in the Inheritor. I am the first in the battle and the last to leave it. With her eyes half closed, Sela whispers the words of the oath of Imodia's paladins. Trailing off, she opens her eyes and sighs. How did we end up here? I never would have imagined I'd find myself in the abyss. How are you holding up? I'm hanging in there. I don't feel good in this place. The air stinks like something died and I'm having trouble sleeping. I keep waking up at night. I think I hear someone being tortured nearby. Pleas and cries echoing towards me, so I wake up and listen, but there's nothing. I keep thinking about everything, praying every day that the souls of the Sunhammer abducted from the Crusaders weren't brought here. The Abyss will kill them or infect them with its madness, even without the demon's help. Seeing this ocean of evil and injustice before me, it's tearing me apart. Too many innocents are held captive here, and torrents of ruinous darkness flow from its wretched place to the other planes. My mind is tested to the limit every day I spend in the Abyss, and Mode helped me I hold on to it. Focus on the cause. Right, you are. Our cause and our duty is what keeps us from breaking. See ya. See ya. Darian looks rather distracted. He's staring into space as though he's listening to something deep inside himself. Finally, he notices you and his lips quirk into a nervous smile. So many people have cursed me and told me I'll end up in the abyss when I die. I suppose I've rather deftly subverted their expectations by getting here while I'm still alive. If anyone can get us themselves out of this mess, it's us. You really seem to believe that. How astonishing. Well, at least I'm following a fearless leader who seems immune to pangs of melancholy. Traversing the abyss with a miserable commander would have been utterly unbearable. Soiso's drawing something, but when he notices you, he already folds over the paper. And don't tell me you've managed to find some beauty in the abyss. No. Cringing a little, Soiso shows you a few sheets of crossed-out sketches, but you can still recognize the vistas of Alushinyrra in them. I tried, but I can't. Not here. May the goddess forgive me, but it's beyond my powers. Struggling for inspiration? The priest shakes his head. My drawing, it's just not flowing the way it normally does. This place doesn't inspire creativity. And then Camellia. Hello, my friend. Do you know how much I love calling you that? Of course you do. Yeah. we're not friends. We're not friends. So I do realize there's a personal chest here that I can put my stuff in, that I'm not leaving on a ship that's bound to who knows where and going to be stolen by who knows what. We'll keep these because I'm pretty sure they're... Should I... Here is a question, like genuine question. Should I keep the dragon scales on me? Like everything dragon related? Or is that past? Anyway.
We march
Grey Boar,
ahead.
where are you? Grey Boar gives you a sly smile as he lights his pipe. The excited glint in his eyes betrays his impatience to share some news with you. Finally, he can contain himself no longer. Interesting news has reached my ears, Titania von Shire. There's been talk among the more disreputable citizens of Alushinyrra that someone is hiring the most vicious thugs and cutthroats to kill a certain Willidus. Familiar name, isn't it? Strongly suspect that this is the same Willidus who set me up during the assassination of Darazazan. I'd call that a fortuitous coincidence. And how did you obtain this information? Grable sounds offended. I am an assassin. If I didn't know how to obtain rumors, I'd be out of work. I visited a few taverns, including a place called Bad Luck. It's a real cesspool. Information flows into it from all of the city. I was approached by someone who was looking for thugs to hire. He was the one who told me everything I would have found out more if I had talked to him longer. But after he called me a bloody lava, he needed a dentist and I needed a new mug of beer. Who wants Willidus dead? The dwarf shrugs. An anomalous entity who apparently has more brains than Willidus and is smart enough to keep his name a secret from its employees. I bet it's one of the Descariites. Dezaran was one of Descari's lackeys after all. And even though internal strife never ends within the snake pit, they always team up against external threats. Who does Willidus? Grable takes a slow, thoughtful draw from his pipe and then answers in a businesslike manner. Here's what I know about our prey. He's a demon, and a wizard powerful enough to enjoy high status in this city. Lately, he's been surrounded himself with a small army of mercenaries, but they're mere thugs who lack the skills of professional bodyguards. Ever since Willidus found out about the bounty on his head, he hasn't left this mansion. I suspect it's full of traps. I wouldn't underestimate the danger of facing Willidus. They were looking for real daredevils to bring him down. Which means this whole business is almost certainly risky. Maybe even suicidal. And remind me, what do you have against Willidus? I can't wait to have a few words with that fellow. He contracted me to kill the Balor, Darazand, and insisted that I use a magical dagger he gave me, which turned out to be defective. My target escaped, and even though it only postponed his death for a few days, it sullied my reputation. This means, of course, that Willidus will have to pay. I'm not yet sure how I will collect that payment, in gold or his life. And what do you suggest? Well, I'll be damned if I let a bunch of incompetent thugs get to him before me. No. First, I must have a little chat with Willidus, and then they can do whatever they want with him. How about we leave those hapless goons in the dust and visit Willidus' mansion first? Sounds like an exciting challenge, doesn't it? Do you want to kill Willidus? Not necessarily. Perhaps I'd rather have the full weight of compensation in gold. And yet, the longer my vengeance is delayed, the stronger my desire grows to collect the debt. In another way. How do we find Willidus? His mansion is in the upper city. It's called the House of the Wicked Knowledge. Now, I'm not sure how wicked his knowledge is exactly, but he is truly a wicked when it comes to the business agreements. Alright, let's pay this Willidus a visit. Excellent. I think that conversation will involve some good old-fashioned violence. Oh, I do love some good old-fashioned violence. Not lie. Okay, so maybe we can use this. Maybe this will help us. No, you need... Okay, so we can't use this yet. But I can use it to change people. Okay.
Leads on.
Do you have anything more to say? Can you heal me? Oh, nice. Okay. So, basically what I'm going to do here is... Oh, do you know what's not out?
Will guide us.
Hold on, my
Rely
pets.
on me.
Or rather they are, but then they're not. Oh, they are out, okay. Go back to the shop. Trying to figure out where to go from there. Can we go this way? No.
Without a doubt.
Go.
Okay, big ship. Speak to Chaplain. Go and get our scrolls of life. We'll get 10 of them. And then I'll have a look at his food. Because I reckon food is really useful in terms of, after resting. Yeah, I think I've been missing out. Make sure I'm not buying, like, loads of stuff that I already have. See, I already have edible moss. Disturbing spices. My god. No, I thought I had some luminous herb. Magical acorns. I don't know. Good for the... Good for breakfast. Would you trust milk from the abyss? I'm not sure if I want to. Okay. Okay. Deal. Okay. So I think that's to tell me that the DLC area is available. Now we just need to figure out how to get into the, like, actual city. And the rooftops seem to be the place to be. And the rooftops seem to be our best option. Oh wait, hold on. No, that's...
Anything new?
Isn't there a, like, lockpick thing we can give that helps?
I finished here. Is there more?
Slight. Okay, and then
Are we ready to move out?
I just hope this is enough. Hi. You've got to be kidding me. This place is absolutely trying to stop me from getting places. In this strange abyssal realm, space itself sometimes behaves in weird, unexpected ways. By turning the camera due south, north, east, or west, you can change the city itself around you, opening new paths. Wait, what? Wow. Wow. Oh, wow, that is awesome. I never even noticed.
Forwards.
Okay, that is pretty freaking awesome. It would have been handy to know that from the start, but that is pretty awesome. This place is creepy, isn't it? Even by this city's standards. Alushinyrra casts her eyes out over the devastated landscape of the slums. But you know, believe it or not, one of my few good memories of the Abyss is from this place. Will you tell me what happened? It was a bad day for me. I was hiding from some dangerous demons I owed money to. Or rather, now I come to realize that was just a low-grade street gang who must have been eaten up by someone stronger since then. But back then, they were a real threat to me. Their thugs have already made a hole in my side, and they were following my blood trail to finish what they started. I barely managed to find a quiet corner, some basement or shed, but it was already occupied by this tiefling. I was ready to flee, but he smiled and told me I could sit beside him. Alushinyrra smiles. I was probably acting like some skittish animal. I sat as far away from him as I could, ready to stab him or make a run for it in a moment's notice. But he just gave me a healing potion and told me I could hide there as long as I needed. We started talking. He was a traveler from some other plane. Not Galorian, though. He was also hiding, though I don't remember from who now. We remained in that hideout for several days. He shared his food with me. Some kind of pancakes. Odd ones. Spicy. I'd never tried anything like that before. I thought he expected something from me in return. Well, you can guess what I thought he wanted. But he didn't lay a single finger on me. Instead of saying goodbye, he said, "Don't thank me, just pass it on." Back then, I didn't get him at all, and only when I came to Dresden did I hear that phrase again and learned what it meant. Well, what do you think the phrase means? It's like revenge, but turned around. A stranger does you a good turn and doesn't demand payment. In exchange, you find another stranger and do them a good turn for free. It sounds odd. Demons wouldn't understand it. I barely understand it even now, but the main idea is to increase the good in the world, right? Did you ever meet him again? No, never. So, did you pass it on? You know, now that I think of it, I didn't. I've helped many people since then, of course, but all of them were mortals back on Galorian. I've never helped anyone in Alushinyrra. I can't say that word for the life of me, which means I still owe him a debt. Why don't you repay the debt right here, now? Now? But Alushinyrra looks at the dirty streets and the even dirtier locals. You're right. Why not? Hey, you. Oh, wait, hold on, don't run away, just stay where you are. And with a fast, determined pace, Alushinyrra approaches the dirty, scab-covered abracadabra. What you need? The demon's eyes dart around, seeking potential escape routes, but as soon as he realizes that no one is going to beat him up, he bares his teeth. You must... Well, Succubus cringes under the little demon's glare and hastens to finish. You must need money, so here you go. Take it. The abracadabra snatches the pouch out of Alushinyrra's hand and weighs it in his crooked and deformed palm. So what I gotta do? Stab someone? Torch something? You don't have to do anything. This is simply for you. No reason. Pass it on. The succubus says the last words to the abracadabra back as he scurries off. That's it. He's gone. I'm not even sure if there was any point in it all. I bet he didn't even understand a thing. You needed a lot of time to understand it too. That's right. The confused expression of the succubi's face gives way to a timid smile. I don't know if I have really changed anything by giving gold to the poor wretch, but you know, I feel better now. And it's not because I repaid my debt to that traveler. It's just, I did something for someone by myself. I didn't think, I just did it. Before, I only knew a world where everyone tried to devour each other. But now, when I know what it feels like to help others, I can think of another world. A world where everyone helps. And it's an amazing thought. Maybe that's what Elysium is like. Aww. Sturdy door, locked, covered with frightening carved pictures. It's really, really, really weird. No, we can go this way. Hold on. Oh, wait. What's going on? The group of dirty beggars in tattered clothes have gathered around a handsome young man with messy dark hair. The crowd is clearly hostile, but he doesn't seem to notice. He gives the beggars a charming smile, completely oblivious to the sharp shivs glinting in their hands. The young man has a glove puppet on his hand, a dragon made of rags with buttons for eyes. He raises it up and begins to ventriloquize in a surprisingly deep voice. Hey, you lousy parasites, who's in charge here? The young man lowers his puppet and beams cheerfully. He addresses the crowd normally in a warm, friendly voice. I would like to invite your leader to a romantic dinner. With candles. I'll pay for everything, of course. A date? No, I'm not going to interfere. The beggars whisper among themselves. You manage to catch a few snippets of their conversation. He's crazy. Leave him be. And what if he bites you? Before the crowd disperses, the young man jots something down in his notebook. Excuse... My dude! My dude! Come... Where you going, my dude? My dude, I'm following you, my dude. The sound around you fades, and the world is plunged into an eerie silence. Street noise never ceases in Alushinyrra, but even it has disappeared. You are surrounded by thick and impenetrable darkness, from which 3 pairs of shimmering eyes observe you. A sibilant whisper reaches your ears. Explain yourself. I am Titania von Shire II, the victorious commander of the 5th Crusade. That's really not what she's going to say. She's going to say, I am an inscrutable enigma. I like enigmas. Enigmas are fun to solve. I am Nezarius. I kill. The monsters whispered. Hissed sounds more like an icy blast of wind than human speech. It is impossible to say whether it is boasting, threatening, or simply stating a fact. Minhago, Dalitadu, purchased your death. Incomprehensible. You are immortal. Killing you was easy. Why did she not kill you herself? Why me? A trap, an opportunity, an enigma. There was a Fey Lord. There was an opulent court. There was a court's executioner. The Lord was generous, gave the gift of death to many. Everything is different now. The Lord is overthrown. The court's disbanded. The executioner gone. Now I'm here, peddling death. You realize you are facing an Anko. This evil creature has control over shadows and often serves powerful Fey Lords as an executioner and assassins. It is not surprising this creature makes a living in Alushinyrra as a killer for hire now that its master is gone. And yet this Anko looks unusual even for a Fey. The creature must have somehow become tied by blood to the demons during its journey through the abyss. Before us is a representation of the Fey class genus Anko, born predators. Just look at the sharp teeth and claws, the latter of which contains traces of cold iron. It is unknown whether this is a genetic mutation or an artificial transformation during its individual's lifetime. Mr. Anko, would you be so kind as to submit one of your claws for a scientific analysis? A piece of friendly advice. Pipe down while you're still alive. Oh no, let her continue. I too should very much like to know what an Anku claws are made of. My claws are my property. If you want them, then buy them. My price is my death. Ah, consent for the autopsy. Consent for an autopsy, even better. She shifts her gaze. Well, what are we waiting for? One shouldn't underestimate mortals. I twice defeated Minhago. Clearer now. Even more perplexing now. How could a mortal defeat a Lithalu? Trickery? I cannot be tricked. I am here. I will kill you easily. Oh, Minhago sent you to your death, dearie. I have laid waste to armies of demons. You cannot hope to overpower me. Minhago is afraid of you. Why? Something is wrong. The monster lapses into a puzzled silence. Minhago is not a lord, just a client. The deal can be terminated, but there is a condition. Reputation. A cheated customer means ruined in reputation. Kill Minhago. No clients, no contract, no problem. Oh, well, we have a deal. Where is she? A house in the lower city appears in your mind. Find her there. Come. Kill her. The monster silently vanishes, and your ears are once again filled by the ceaseless din of the Alushinyrra streets. Okay.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
What are we looking at? Don't do this! We spot a trap. Where? I don't see where. I don't actually see where. There's the Bad Luck Tavern.
We march ahead.